cover a few tips to investing in bonds, and go over some examples of tricks that can be used for valuing the bond. It's time to dive right in. We will start by asking a pretty general and basic question, but one that can go a long way in terms of investment rationality. The question is, which bonds should I invest in during an economic boom and during an economic recession? The answer is, in an economy that is stronger, it makes more sense to invest in high-yield bonds in an attempt to exploit the full benefits of the booming economy, and in an economy that is weaker, it makes more sense to invest in treasury bills because those move inversely to equities, which typically appreciate year over year. However, it is important to calculate the possible outcomes of your investment in the long run, whether they could be positive or negative. You want to engage in the fewest number of trades possible because that results in fewer amounts of commissions paid, as well as the fewer amounts of bid-ask spreads lost to enter and exit the position. Every time someone decides to trade, Wall Street will make money. We will now speak about the large impact that the current interest rate has on the valuation of the bond. To start off the explanation very simply, the relationship between the interest rate and the price of the bond is inverse. This means that as interest rates increase, the price of the bond will decrease and vice versa. Now, please direct your attention to the interactive chalkboard in the front of the room. The example will show the difference in bond valuation as the interest rate decreases from 7% to 3%. For a bond that has a maturity of 10 years and an annual coupon payment of $90 or 9%, the present value is $632.12. When you decrease the interest rate to 6%, the bond value increases to $662.41. If you decrease the rate even further to 5%, the bond is valued at $694.95. At 4% it is $729.98, and finally, at a 3% interest rate, the bond's present value is $767.72. To summarize this example, a 4% decrease in the interest rate resulted in a 21.45% increase in the price of the bond. This may be confusing to some because there are so many variables, but there are magic tricks to determine how attractive of an investment that a given bond is. One of these rules is known as the Rule of 72, which requires only one variable, which is bond maturity. As pictured, the formula can be seen as dividing the number 72 by the number of years that the bond pays coupons for, aka, the maturity of the bond. Here is a quick example that demonstrates the Rule of 72 for a bond that has a duration of 13 years. As shown, the magic number 72 is divided by the term length, 13 years, and the result, as a percentage, is 5.54% per year, for 13 years, in order to double your money. To go one step further into interpretation, a $1,000 par value bond will need an annual coupon of at least $55.40 to double the par value in 13 years. I hope these examples were able to clear a few things up about the important things to pay attention to when choosing a bond to invest in. Thank you for watching. See you next week.